It's hard to believe in love, so never let your guard down, 'cause I'll come back swinging. You walk, you talk like you've been around, way down, oh I can feel it. You scream, you shout, you let it out, make me a believer. How many lies do we have to hide when two wrongs don't make it right?
Sound check. Sweet. All right. Hello, welcome to Friday. I am doing a very, very cool short stream. And let me see if I can get this off. There we go. Let's turn that off there. I usually just bring it down a little bit. But yes, OBS just surprised me today. They built a chat monitor into the top of here. I'm gonna turn the sound down over here. They built I can't listen to myself talk, but they built a chat monitor into OBS, which is way cool. So I'm looking at what they call studio mode. So I have my scene that's coming. I've got the current scene here, and I've got, hey, how you doing, Mike? I've got you guys up top there. Hello. I've got a huge dilemma, and I think you guys know what that dilemma is. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, because we've got a lot of releases coming, and we don't have an unlimited budget. I did score a little bit today. Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies spiked today, which was kind of nice. Nice little surprise on a Friday. So if you like to trade crypto, you might have made a little money today. Hopefully, now, am I sounding okay? Check a little bit of sound check. Mike, let's see. Can I talk? See, I can't talk in that one. That's the only thing bad about the monitor here, is I can't talk through it. That's okay. That's because what I would do is I would squeeze this screen down, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to squeeze this one down. But I would put a chat monitor in here where I could actually talk. But all righty. Woody Drone's in the house. How you doing? I'm just going to go on for a little bit. I've got to get out of here. I've got a Friday night, guys. I've got a big game tonight. Really big, not just a game, but one of those ones that you get excited about. So it'll be really good. The ones that make and break your season. So, and I've got to get on the road and eat a little bit before I get over there, and then I got to get up there for warm ups. So all right, but let's fade over. I'm just going to be having a little bit of good. Everything sounds good. It doesn't look like I'm spiking, so that's really good. I don't have any sound effects on, so I'm just going to leave it just like this. But on this specific soundboard that I'm using, I do have the option to add some effects, and I just don't. I'm just going to leave it at natural. I think I'll just leave it right there. But monitor-wise, here, there we go. I can hear myself talk now. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So that's pretty good. But all right. So we got a couple of you guys here. I'm going to be recording this. So if you're listening to this recording, that's another great thing. So we have a date. Let me turn off let me hear. We've got here. I'm going to go out of studio mode. And I'm gonna, because I need to turn off my alien spaceship there. But behind me, we've got 1020. So about 19 days from now, somebody's gonna launch that MAVIC 3 behind us. Now, the other thing that I have above me right there, that thing is kind of an interesting thing. So you guys that are flying FPV may be excited about that. That is possibly the new action camera by DJI up there. That looks like it could be fake. It could be, I think it's real. But it looks like a version of the Action 2. And that is going to have, a lot like the GoPro Session kind of going on, but a lot more powerful. So a light camera you can stick on a drone. Looks like it's going to have drone mounts. So that'll be kind of cool too. So we've got a couple of things to ponder. And everything that's hurting us right now is going to be eventually cost. So when we start looking at the next phase of our our adventure, let me go ahead and put this here. I'm just getting our next scene here ready. Let's go. Let's put it back here. Move down. Let's move it. There we go. No, it's not behind me yet here. Or let's say move to the bottom. There we go. So I'm in front of it. Okay. So this is what we're looking at right here. Let me go ahead and whip over to this scene over here. But this is that Action 2 or something like that that's popping up. So, I'm going to be rolling those new pictures. I mean, they're new to me. So there was our comparison right there. And, looks like a little bit bigger than the GoPro Session. It's much smaller than the GoPro or the Osmo, the Osmo original camera. So it'd be interesting. Okay. What do you guys think about that? Okay. What do you think about that thing? Okay. Now let's flip it over. Let's get a bigger version over here. But what do you think of that thing? I don't know. I don't really know. But okay. Other issue. Okay. The other issue is, of course, the MAVIC 3 versus the AUTEL lineup that's coming out. What do you think about that? What should we do when it comes to getting the wallet out? You know what that's going to take. We're going to go and, get the, is this the wallet now? We get the phone. Guys, by the way, there's no 13 in my life yet. I'm being held hostage right now by Sprint / T-Mobile. So that was an interesting deal. So if you're a Sprint customer moving over to T-Mobile, you're basically treated like a second-class citizen. So Scott Mustard, how you doing? GoPro 10. Let's see. Here, let me see if I can get that down there. Yeah, GoPro 10. Yeah, that's the other, the other option. Guys, I'm not too excited about the GoPro 10. I'm just going to okay, the only reason why I'm not so excited about the GoPro 10 is because of, once again, there was a really good video actually that I watched. I've been watching a bunch of videos, actually not recording as much and not broadcasting as much. I've had a lot more time to kind of like analyze things. And the GoPro 10 does have heating issues. You just have to know if you're what mode that you're in, and you literally have to have a time clock. And you have to know that, after 10 minutes, it's 105 degrees. You literally have to, carry a computer around in your brain when the thing is going to shut off. So Andrew Silverfox is in the house. Here, Scott Mustard, we are going to, does Scott pass the mustard? We are going to go and we're going to moderate him. We're just going to add him to the Dad Random community. Thank you for popping in, Scott. We appreciate you. But I'm really having a tough time trying to figure out whether I want to go, because I like the mini drones are kind of been the thing that have been really helping my channel. Plus, I really like them. It's fun to fly the small drones. I have flown some FPV. I did fly last weekend. I flew Mr. Croc, and I crashed Mr. Croc. Another stupid mistake, not because of a flying mistake. He's okay. Mr. Croc's okay. But once again, for some reason, I've got my dang arm switch right next to my flight mode switch. Duh, there you go. I think everybody's done that. I definitely need to move it to the other side. But anyway, I disarmed it. It dropped about 50 feet. But it smashed my SMO camera. It didn't smash it, but the SMO camera looks fine. but it's not functioning. Basically, you turn it on, you power it up. So if anybody's got advice for me to fix the freaking SMO camera right now, I would appreciate that. So any advice you can give me, I know I've left, I've hooked it up to a battery. I've done a bunch of different things. So anyway, you interested in the Lite? Yeah, the Lite Plus. That's basically the Lite Plus is going to be the 6K version of the Evo 2, which if you're going to get a drone with a really super good camera, um, even better, I believe, than what I, with than with the Air 2S. That might be it, but I think it's just a little step up over as far as like overall um, a camera. Um, I think you'd be a winner of going either direction. I think it would be less expensive to go with the Lite, but you're gonna have to decide on that one. I'm really pushing Mavic 3 right now, so that's kind of my problem right now. So I'm kind of pushing this direction right here. Um, I let me see. Do I have my? Let's see. Let's go to display capture right here. All right, let's get in there. Let's pop it in. So this, I'm kind of leaning this way. Um, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think I'm making a huge mistake by bypassing AUTEL right now? I just don't know. That thing is I just DJI is just like a winner, I'm really leaning towards the cinematic version with the smart controller. I'm just going for it. So I just I look at it, and it's really difficult to make this decision. So I mean, the biggest problem with most people is going to be this. I'm facing the same thing, but I'm because what I'm going to have, guys. If I say I buy this, say I do buy this and I fly it and do some things with it, definitely going to take it to some really cool locations. But if I say I do buy this thing, um, I'm going to have to wait till I have to unload it because I'm going to be into it, about $2,500 or more. It'll be really super easy to get rid of. I mean, it'll take me 2 minutes to find a buyer for it. Um, but man, just it's gonna be amazing. Think about this. They've had 2 freaking years to decide what to do with it. And, you know, greenbacks, scratch. But guys, I'm just telling you right now, Autel is no slouch. So oh man, here now there's that. I'm trying to figure out how to pin this back to the side here. I'm practicing moving around this new tool here. Let's see, send feedback, see toggles timestamps. I'm just trying to figure out how to, let's see, there's the live chat. We got that going on. Trying to pin it back here. Let me just do this. Let me go back. Hold on, I got to pin up I know. Practice on your own time, Dan Random. Practice on your own time. Well, I'm trying to put this, let's see if I can pin it up. There we go. I figured it. All right. I'm just trying to get the live cherry, the live chat. So trying to get it straightened out here. Sweet. It's so nice though. OBS now in the OBS suite, you just have all this, you have all this really cool stuff now. Sweet. So let's see, $399 with ProRes and 1 TB internal SSD. Well, if I don't get the 1 TB and I go by, what I usually do, you just go by, plain old SanDisk cards, I'll probably drop that price down. We'll see. We'll see where we end up. So $4,000. That is so much money. That is so much money. So on the other hand, I could go with the, I don't know, the cheap version. There you go for 2,500 bucks. Think about this. We're not talking the cheap version is 2,500 bucks. You can buy the enterprise version of the Evo 2 right now for $3,500 with with the with the thermal camera. So I'm just saying. I am just saying that you can get by much cheaper. So, but it is a beautiful thing back there, isn't it? It is a thing of beauty. It is a thing of beauty. What was the other picture I was looking at? There's your light fleet, the fleet of light. But you can tell, like, basically just look at the cameras. Um, if you look at the gray on the left, you can see that it has the 8K. They called it the 8K camera on the Evo 2, and then on the center you have the 6K camera. And so, if I got this, I would definitely get. If you're getting the light, um, I think you definitely want to go with the 6K version of the light. But I'm just going to tell you, I had the 8K, and the video quality I got out of that thing was so amazing. It did such a great job at capturing video. It's really surreal. It's a lot like when, of course, I think the Evo line, the AUTEL line, is a little bit more crispier color wise, where DJI tends to tone things down quite a bit. So the difference between that and flying the DJI Air 2S, it's just going to be where you like your color science. I'm not a big color guy. I'm not going to color correct much. I can. I mean, I don't mind color filtering things, but I just like what I get, and then I'll do some slight tweaks to it. Maybe tone things down. I sometimes will tweak the color. A lot of the times, it's mostly shadow I'm trying to deal with. I'm trying to either add more or reduce shadow. So yeah, but the Mavic 3 is just it's going to be the cat's meow. Okay, now this is what you got to think about. First of all, what are you going to use it for? Obviously, everybody's doing that. And then, maybe we'll say, crap, I can get a nano. I mean, that's going to have the optical sensors on this thing. I've flown the Evo 2 into a cliff with rocks on either side. And if you've ever watched, my altitude videos where I'm just flying the face of a red cliff, I'm going in the middle of that, and it's capturing within, I think, 30 or 40 feet the rocks on either side of me. So I'm just looking at, through my monitor, I'm looking at, okay, how intense are they on this side? So I'll slightly tweak it to the left, and then how intense I mean, it's really helpful. You can get really close with the sensor array on this thing, and I can't imagine that this one's going to be any different. So it's going to be lighter. It's going to I guess, going to fly close to the same amount of time. And if you've ever flown a drone for almost 40 minutes, you need one battery. You don't need, I mean, I'm still with my Air 2S. I rarely go to the third battery, for rarely. I mean, I don't fly multiple locations, but um, that would be the only difference. So, but that is definitely a cool lineup. And I don't doubt your desire to go, even this direction right here. And there's a lot of things we can do with that. I don't think I need the obstacle avoidance with this one. I think to me that's excessive, but it's cool that it has it. And you guys that have, made the mistake of going and buying that other thing, I really feel sorry for some of us that are so excited to try something new that we will go buy something we are told by everybody is just not very good. And quite literally, they're picking up trash behind companies that are really putting out good quality. And you just don't be in so much of a hurry, you know? Thinking about the Cetus Pro for this Wisconsin winter indoor flying. Yeah. Winter's coming, guys. And for me, it means I get to fly more. So if I'm going to use a fly more combo, it's coming. So, but you know, those choices are absolutely amazing. And you know, but I've still got a lot of time to make this decision. And I think everybody maybe needs to do the same thing. You know, even if you're reviewing, say you want to do drone reviews, okay, if that's your goal with this thing or with any of these, where are you going to get your most bang for your buck? That's the way I look at it. What are more people going to want to see fly? That's kind of where we look at. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I fly anything. I don't care what it is. But you know, my intuition is telling me that the mini version of the AUTEL is going to be possibly the way to go. I just don't know if I want to fly that though. I've already flown minis. I know what minis are like. I guess other people would want to know, hey, is this as good as it says it is? You know, I guess this would be a fun one to fly up the Red Mountain. That would be cool. So, but definitely you look at size matters. You know, are you going to travel with it? You got to throw it in that little bag. The kits that this thing is coming with are quite cool. So, and if you have not looked, let me see here. Let me do a quick search for you guys. I'm going to go back here really quick. I'm going to do a fast search. And there is a couple of companies that are taking pre-orders. I'm going to go AUTEL NANO, and I'll give you an example. There's this one really, I think, which one should I use for you guys? Blue Skies? Blue Skies does it. Let's see. There's the Blue Skies Nano drone. Here we go. Here's the price. I just want to, where are the, this is the one I want to show you guys. Check this. So if you haven't seen it, this is just one of the people that are waiting for the manufacturer's release. So let me go to this one again. This is the Blue Skies pre-order, $649. That's what people are paying for the Hubsan product. And this thing is, I think since this one, let's see, this one, which package is this? This is what I really wanted to show you right here. Is this right here. There we go. So this is the kit. This is the kit that it comes with right here. So this is the Fly More kit. They call like a Fly More kit. No, this isn't, because I only see one battery there. So this is your basic kit. I did see, I thought I did see a combo that included 3 batteries. Maybe it's the one that I got that from the other location. I'll check that one out too. But this is the pre-order, $649. That's a lot of money. And you're going to double that with the light. But that looks like a mini, it just looks like a mini Evo 2, which is cool. I like that they've kept their, you know, and if you like orange, which is really cool, I call it the orange school bus, but this one looks nothing like an orange school bus. So you think that, Mike, I believe it. I believe that the Nanos will be hot as well. I really, you know, I do. Let me see if I can get your chat popped out. Let's see if it'll let me see participant title. Here, let's see. I haven't put my chat main. Is it pulling the chat in when I turn it on? Let me just see here. What is it? Oh, it probably lets me pull it in. Let me see. See browser image. Just this is something new. So I'm okay. I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna have to go really quick. And I was gonna throw the chat up so you could see it. But hey, Lee McCready's in the house. Lone Star. Hey, how you doing, Kai? I'm on for about 20 more minutes, guys. I'm on for about 20 more minutes, maybe a little bit after 4, and then I'm out of here. Just looking at the some of the images of the pre-orders that are out there. I am just for me, I'm not pre-ordering anything. If I'm going to do a pre-order, I'm not going to pay. Let me just click the pre-order button here. Yeah, it's requiring you to put the whole bit down. I ain't putting 650 bones down on a pre-order. I don't care. I'll wait. Um, there's no way I'm going to do that. So these guys that are asking for all the money up front, um, yeah, that's not going to happen. Sorry, not going to happen. Not going to do it. Okay, not doing it with you guys. Okay, let me see if I can find. See if I can find that other one really quick. This is the covert drones, I think. Now, AUTEL Pilot is where I bought my first Evo, and I think that's right out of China. So I figured that hey, I'm going to buy it right out of China, and the Chinese drone will come fast. Oh man, that took forever. It did come though. It surprised me too. It just out of the blue, it just showed up. So yeah, there's no sense to do a pre-order. There's the fake action camera behind me there. That's the fake Osmo because we know it doesn't look like that. I thought I took that picture out of that slideshow. But here's the I think this is the other company that's doing pre-order on the Lite. So if you didn't, this is here. I'll show you this one. This is covert drones. I'm not picking on them. I'm just saying I'm not interested in doing any kind of a pre-order on a product that I don't know when it's going to come. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's not something that I'm going to sign up for. So right here. So this is the Lite series, and once again, you're getting basically the cameras of the 8K and the 6K of the with some different software tweaks. I don't see any. Yeah, this is I see some of the bundle. Some some of the controller is interesting. I do kind of wish that they would have used some of their old ideas. The other thing is, does this controller turn on? You guys know what I'm talking about. When you turn on the controller, obviously I see a power button. I'm hoping that power button works, but I don't want to flip the controller open and have it turn on automatically. I do not want that. I want a power button. So they better have a regular power button on that thing. That's for sure. They better do that. But this is almost 1,300 bones, or it is with tax, for a pre-order. Would you do that? Some of you guys are crazy enough to do that. I don't. I can wait. But the sensors on here, it's going to be, like I said, this is going to be basically a smashed down version of the orange school bus, I called it. So smashed down version. And that thing was huge. That was a hog, You held that freaking drone up when it was, with that big old freaking battery. That's 7,000 million. Who knows what the frick was in that thing? Is that 4,400 or something? I think it's a 5,000. Now I have to look at the battery specs on there. I haven't been paying close attention to that stuff. Let's see if I can see it. Whip it there. 28 minutes. Yeah, see, this is another thing, guys. That's 28 minutes on that little puppy right there, right? Do we have, they said 40, but I think that's operational time. I don't know if it says 40 minutes. So if it flies 40 minutes, that would be nice. Don't do it. Oh, yeah. I don't, I know, Kai, you're really concerned about the 250. I got my part 107, so I don't have to give a crap about that. You still got to conform to all of the flight rules. So I really don't give a crap. It's all about price, and it's all about what I feel like buying at the time. Yeah, it'll all be about when I finally make that purchase, because I'm just telling you right now, I am leaning the direction, guys. I am leaning the direction of the hog, man. I am leaning this direction um, because it's going to offer the most interesting difference than all the drones that are out. I mean, it's got the interesting sensor array. It's got the camera with the multifunction camera. We've got a telephoto. You know, we've got a macro zoom with a 7x or something lens. So this is kind of where I know it's expensive. I'll probably have to dumb it down, but I still will get the drone. I'll have to, deal with the screen of, and the controller. Oh, and I don't mind the controller. The Air 2S controller, quite honestly. I think it works quite nice. I like that it's how stable it is. It tends to work quite well. So, um, Andrew Silverfox with less features. Meaning less features of the Nano or the Lite, or meaning less features in the lower model. Yeah, there will be a carrot and a stick for sure when it comes to what you decide to finally do here. Because there will be things that you're like, ooh. My guess is that they're going to offer a package with this, like the Cine package, but it will be full feature without the smart controller. We'll see. We'll see. Because the number right now is pretty big, pretty ginormous. So it is a ginormous number, a very ginormous number. But it's Friday. It is a wonderful day. Like I said, I'm excited for my afternoon. It's going to be full of kids running around. The weather has cooled down. It is so awesome. So I am in just in a great position right now. I've been saving my money. I haven't been buying anything. I really haven't. I told you I did fly actually 3 of my FPV drones on Sunday evening. I crashed Mr. Croc. I told you I did that, Kai. If you don't know that, I crashed Mr. Croc. Usual stupid freaking. I haven't flown in a while. I hit the disarm button, tried to flip it back on. So obviously, I didn't get the GPS to kick in. It just fell out of the sky, and one of those things. But what happened is obviously they fall backwards, and it did something to SMO. I don't know what my SMO camera's. I don't know what's up with it right now. But let me tell you something. If the DJI camera is what I think it's going to be, it's going to blow all of these other cameras away. Everybody's going to buy the DJI action because you're going to be able to strap it on a drone. So I'm just telling you. But yeah, I flew my long range, my Flyroo long range, my little 4-inch. I flew 3-inch. I was diving in the trees, but I don't have any of the footage because I can't turn the freaking camera on. Because I flew it the last flight, I just kept flipping. I kept changing my camera over from drone to drone, for quad to quad, and so it was fun. I had a good time flying, except for I ended up hiking at the end to find Mr. Croc, he wasn't very far away. I actually flew him down. I was flying down a pathway, and I flew up. I was going to go inverted, and I was going to do split S, come back down, so I could get that film footage, split S down, fly low to the ground, and yeah, I flew low to the ground. All right, so DJI camera is $400. Yeah. Why do you think I've been saving my money, Kai? I'm not nickel and diming my life away on batteries and little cameras and more drones and this drone and that. Guys, I saved my money. Today I sold 0.1 whatever crypto things, and I made $40 by just doing nothing. went up 10% in just one day. So that's how I'm being um, I'm being resourceful right now. So actually, Kai is always like negative talk. 400 to 500, 600, 700. Can we hear 7? Can we have 800, Kai? Can we hear 900? Yeah, fun and games right now. That's right. It's all fun and games until you crash your freaking SMO camera. Hey, think about that. If that would have been that would have been a $400 Osmo Action 2. Yeah, do I have images of that thing? I do. Let's look at that sucker. We got to look at that puppy. Um, where did I got this. This is the modular pictures. Where did I do with the other ones? Well, I've got them. Okay. Here, I gotta drop load those puppies. So wait a second here. I gotta go back big, baby. I gotta go big there. Well, there's the one above my head right there. Go big or go home, right? I just want to find those photos. I thought I dropped them in here. I guess I didn't. Here, let me just quickly do a reload. And not in there, of course. Let's see if I can find them. It's not there. On here. They're in my OBS slideshow pictures. There's the images right there. Live stream folder. There's one here. I'm getting rid of that picture. That picture is gone right there. Delete. That's gone. All right, we got rid of that sucker. So these are the ones that I want. Those there, that one there, and this one right here. Hold on. I just got to drop them into the dad random file here. All right, they're all in there. Sweet. All right, we should be ready. When everything's working right, OBS kicks butt. I mean, it's been pretty good, hasn't it? Everything's been good. Transitions have been decent. Everything's been good. So I've been crossing my fingers today. All right, here we go. These are the images that I'm looking for. First of all, the comparison images. Okay, so let me whip over to those. I only have so much time, so I'm going to go back over to my display capture here, and let's go to this one specifically right here. And this gives us an idea of the scale. There's the versions of the DJI versions, or excuse me, the GoPro versions, the GoPro Session. So they're definitely upgrading the GoPro Session. I can imagine this is going to have a high frame rate, and it's going to have at least 4K 60. So would that be something you want to mount on there? And it's going to have it's going to have the DJI stabilization. So it's going to have rock steady in some form of that. It's going to be better. Looks like it has 2 microphones that are forward facing too. I can see two holes there. But there you go. Form factor. Who knows about battery life? Yeah, but would you strap it on a drone? Would you strap it on a drone? My guess is yes, you would. Those numbers were released in a leak. Yeah, apparently there will be different configurations of the Osmo 2. Yes, that's where you get into this stuff. There's the Action 2 2. That's the one that a lot of people are looking at. 2S LiPo. I'm just looking to see working temperatures. So, man, working temperature 40 degrees Celsius. That helps me a lot. Freaking metric system. Love you, metric DJI Action 2. Yeah, 4K. It's got 4.3 or 4 to 3, 372. So it's got up to 60 FPS. Yeah, and then you get down to the 2.7K and up to 120 FPS. So yeah, so it's gonna be it's gonna be very close to the Peanut. So you guys that have the Peanut coming, no 4K. No, it is 4K. 6. Yeah, so we'll have a 120 frames per second 4K. So it will. The 2.7K just to 60. So let's see, 2.7. No, it goes to 120. So you can put the lower resolution, and down to 1080, 240. So you can do some slow-mo. So far, time lapse, Rocksteady 2.0, and Horizon Steady. So it will have all those key ingredients. But that's the screen, I can imagine. So they're copying the versions of the Instago 1R. I don't. I can imagine you can tilt it sideways. They keep putting it like straight up and down. Guys, I'm a buyer of this. Just so you know, I don't know the 360 version of the. Maybe they will have an Action 360 version. I don't know. You think they'd try a 360 version of this camera? Let's go. Those are all. I mean, I can do this faster. We can go faster. I thought I got that. I thought they got that other version in there. Those are the spec. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. This is the one that a lot of, they look at the mounting system, and the it looks like the 1/4-inch mounting screw. But it is cool. I don't know why they don't. That must be a battery. That must be a battery right there. And then they've got so the screen will mount onto the top of that's the mounting post, then the screen, and then of course then the lens. That's a tall sucker. Now it looks like it can operate without the screen, which is good. It probably can operate longer. Now they'd be interesting if they had a battery. I've played around enough with the 361R to understand a little bit how these work. I did have problems with now. Who knows if this will be waterproof? I'm thinking it won't be. I didn't look at whether it would be waterproof or not, like the 361R. Just so you know, when I took my 361R into the water finally, that's what did it in. The core module, they call that the core. It looks like the camera is in the core of this camera. That's why it's probably better than the 360 version. Why don't you pull? I did. Lone Star, I've pulled the SD card out of my SMO. Now, maybe I should pull it out and then fire it up and then put it back in, right? I have not done that. It says can be, let's see, battery life like 50 minutes, and it says can be brought up. I'm reading your stuff there, Lone Star, or Kai. Can be brought up to 2 hours with the other module. So there's an extra power within that other. That's actually a cool idea. That they combine the two systems, but they add a little bit of a battery boost onto the other piece. The other piece probably has Wi-Fi, I'm guessing, too. So there's probably a Wi-Fi module built into it, which would make sense. Pretty interesting. Could this replace, since I won't have a gimbal, this will definitely have stabilization. Can I replace my current camera with this? And I think that's what they're trying to do. I think this equals the last gasp of our gimbal cameras. I think this might be it. I think DJI is saying, you know what? It's time to get rid of your little action cameras, your little mechanical gimbal cameras, whatever you are using. Okay. Good looking. Let's look at the other images. I'm running out of time here. Want to make sure I get all these in. Now, this is some mounting stuff right here. These are, of course, thank you, Jasper Ellens. He's been really good at getting us some leak photos. Appreciate that. On Twitter. So if you have not, please subscribe to Twitter, Jasper Ellens. He's been doing a great job. So it looks like this is a wearable, a magnetic, and then there, of course, there's your mount for your whatever you're going to mount it to. So that must be a magnetic piece there. I'm guessing that's a metal piece. That's And it's, oh, I guess it could be covering that too, covering the power pad there. Ben T's in the house. How you doing? But Kai, just so you know, I did have a 4.0, the 4.0 version of the Align battery, and yes, it was fried. I did fry it, and I fried one of my 3.0s. So I've only got, so two of my 6S batteries are dead. I've only got one, and yes, I will be looking to replace one of the 6S's. Probably, maybe go with, yeah. So I did have a 1400, and it's dead. It died in the tree, guys. On the tree video, that was the end of my brand new battery. Got one flight out of it. That was pretty horrible. It was nice to fly though. It's been a while. Okay, here's the last leak right here with all the shots together. And this gives us the whole system. So when this one's definitely going to come out before Christmas. We've got one coming out in 19 days, and this one will probably come out in November. So be ready. Be ready to get your wallet out. If you're going to buy the DJI, the drone for $1,500, and then there's $2,000 right there, and guys, I'm going to get the most out of my money. If I'm getting a drone that has a 40-minute flight time, I don't care if it has a second battery. I like the DJI controller as is. I can deal with that, and I can buy this and have fun with that. It looks like it's going to be a great Christmas. So I'm excited. Assuming I go that way. If I go nano, I might go nano. I might keep the camera I've got already and just say the hell with it. Get the nano. I want to get the 4K nano. I don't want to get the one that's 2.7K. The light doesn't interest me only because I've already got the Air 2S and it's already a alien being flying through trees. I don't know if AUTEL is going to make a better optical situation. The tracking is just amazing. I haven't done a tracking video. I probably should get out and do it. All right, there it is. That is the entire Dad Random presentation today. And Ben, those darn trees, those damn trees. But also I can also say those darn switches. Guys, this is the second time I've disarmed Mr. Croc in the air because I wanted to flip it into her. I have no idea why my brain tells me something that it doesn't tell me. I'm obviously flying over time. I mean, you're supposed to get that, and I hadn't flown in a while, but that was my third flight of the day, man. I was already ripping through the trees with the small one. So if anybody wants to buy Mr. Croc, I'll make sure it flies and everything. I just put new props on it. Its props were fine, actually. I was flying with 5-inch props and not the 6-inch props, but I'm going to take her out, make sure she's working good, rip it around, and then probably put Mr. Croc up for sale. Not because I'm going to use that for any of this other stuff. It's because I want to get either another 4 or 3-inch, maybe the 3.5 inch. I want another small quad. It's cheaper to put batteries on them. That's the kind of thing. I can get two 750s for one, 6S battery. So what do you think? Should I do that? I like the small ones too. They're so much more easy to fly. They hang in the air longer. I get more fun out of them right now. So, and I will be back this weekend. We are down in around 80 degrees right now. Today the high I think is 82. So it's nice and cool in the morning. Flying season is here. And if I can hopefully we get a great spring, great runoff, and I get waterfalls for the MAVIC. Oh man, if I can get the MAVIC 3 and get the waterfalls, oh my Lord, it will be very appreciated. Oh, whoever's going to bring us rain. Okay. So Tex Arts Drone Guy, how you doing? Guys, thank you for popping in. Hopefully you're still supporting, you're supporting both the Tuesday stream still and the Friday stream. It's hard for me to get the Tuesdays. What I need to do is just pop in on Tuesdays for a short time. If Kai could let me, I know he was wondering if I could get in on Tuesday. It's just hard because Tuesdays Monday and Tuesday are my only 2 days right now that I can really coach hard. I'm teaching some kids some skills right now, and they're getting better. But like Wednesday, I got to get home. I'm tearing apart my house right now. I've been painting. I got honeydews to do. Yesterday, I got to pack up my whole house, and it's got to be done by November 1st. So there you go. I've got to pack up my entire kitchen, and all the upstairs rooms, and it's got to be ready for November 1st. Around there, that first week of November, sometime. So where's the not here? Right, it's not too this studio, just so you know, is not too conducive for slamming. And plus, I'm still working, so meaning I'm going to, I've got to go and coach kids. So there's no extracurricular activity until later. That's why I like to do my Friday stream at night. I was thinking about doing that, but I've been way too late. So Saturday, maybe I should go Saturday night. Can't wait to get my Cetus and learn and then go bigger. Okay. In the sprint is my goal. Like I said, I'm looking for anybody. There's a lot of the 3-inch and 4-inch. I know there's a bunch of 3-inch and 4-inch quads out right now. I really like that size quad. And I want one that has a beefy frame because I want to beat it up. I also crashed, just so you know, I also crashed my 4-inch long range. But that one how did I crash that one? What did I do? I can't remember. I didn't hit anything. I think I was just doing a dive and I got down and I was pulling out of a dive and I bottomed it out, I think was what happened. I was coming in to land and I whipped up and I was coming down and I got a little bit low and I got upside down and I didn't flip it over. Guys, I haven't flown in a while, so. But this can be really amazing. It could be a really amazing October. It could be an even better November. But I'll be working all November. My house will be torn apart and I got to get it done, so Christmas is a merry one. My daughter's already worried that, my wife has destroyed Christmas because we're tearing our house apart. So I'm thinking Saturday evenings is what I'm thinking about. Friday, I just wanted to do this one because there was so much information sitting there to basically show you guys. So, and a lot of it you've already looked at, but that's what I'm thinking. I think you guys might be thinking the same thing. Some of you guys might be leaning nano. To me, the light is, I don't know. I'd have to do the light. I'd have to get rid of Air 2S, and Air 2S is really good. If you've ever flown it around objects, it literally flies itself. And I've got some things I want to do yet. I want to throw the camera footage up, for example, against the MAVIC 3 or maybe even the Mini, even the Nano, whatever I call it, the Mini, the Nano. So. All right, it is 10 after. I knew I'd be about a little bit after 4. I think I'm going to end the stream, ladies and gents. So let's see. I'm disabled, so I can't even walk for need of learn in the sim. Well, what would be good, Mike, is that, I mean, the best thing you can do is fly quads if you're disabled. So you want to you want to get good at just landing close to you, or even getting good at being able to land on you. And the smaller quads with prop guards are probably, if that's what you're looking at, if you got to land them on you or close to you because it's hard for you to go and retrieve. The worst thing, guys, is when you crash, say a quarter of a mile away. That's just what's in. It's for you and me. It's not that far. But when you don't know where you're going and you've got trees and leaves and stuff, I mean, a quarter mile is it's like forever. when you're trying to look for it. Yeah, the Air 2S is, I have yet to really scratch the surface with the Air 2S, so it's got more work to do. I'm just for sure. So it has the Air 2S Army is out, but it has more love to give. And I've got the Mini SE, and that's just a little slugfest, a little drone. I love that thing. That thing, I have no desire to. I don't have to get rid of it. It's like it costs me nothing. So it's kind of like one of those ones you just keep laying around. And anytime you need to quickly pick up a drone that has a battery ready to go, it's the Mini right now, the Mini SE. So all right, okay, I'm out of here. Um, it's time to go. I mean, it's for some of you guys on the East Coast, it's 5 and 6 o'clock. It's getting close to dinner time. I don't even know if there's anybody on the West Coast that they're all still working right now. It's 4 o'clock for those guys. I've been done today for I've been done working since about 1. So I've just been I've had a test. I had to implement a test today, that kind of stuff. So all righty. Look at that transition. I love the transitions, but yeah, if the Nano is for you, I mean, the controller is probably, I'm guessing it's the same controller as the light. So, and that right there is bull crap. That's not real. That's old school right there. What we're looking at is we're looking at this right here. This is the future right there of the action camera, at least for DJI at this point. So, all right. So looks like 1020. If assuming this is correct, that bad boy right there is going to be available to us, and possibly in, I'm thinking November, because that's got to be a Christmas present, a stocking stuffer, stocking stuffer. That's $500. Does anybody get that? My wife would never buy me that for a stocking stuffer. Hey Kai, just to let you know, I remember I told you I was buying a Brio. Well, you know what they sent me in the Brio package? This is my closer, my big closer. I ordered on Amazon a Brio. Okay, that's the Logitech best camera, at least the recent best camera. I think they've just added a new one. I got 2 packages of pencils. Somebody's hosed Amazon. They hosed me. Sent me 2 packages of pencils, advertising as a Brio camera, and I got a refund on it. But I posted on the Amazon website for the Brio. I posted the package with the two with the two pencil boxes in it. But thank you, Amazon, for being so awesome. That's why you want to buy stuff from Amazon, because they back their stuff up. I buy so much stuff from Amazon. They're not gonna challenge me. But yeah, totally just ripped off somebody. I mean, somebody's out there, and there's a lot of people doing it. For a just quick one hitter, they probably set up an account, sell something they can make $100 on, and just defraud defraud the credit card company, or Amazon for that matter. So, all right, it's time to go. And it was not a bad stream. It wasn't exciting. I guess I didn't get a chance to, tip any, right? But think about it. If you spent this much time waiting for the Mavic 3, guys, you've gotta, you're dead random. You've got to buy the Mavic 3. If you've been waiting as long as I've been waiting, 2 years for a replacement. I know it's pricey, but 2 years, remember, you've waited 2 years, and DJI has had 2 years to develop this thing. It's got to be freaking amazing. If the Air 2S is anything as a preview of what we're going to get with the Mavic 3, then I'd say wait, save your cash, bribe your wife, whatever you got to do, tell her let her buy a car or something so you can buy a drone and just do it. So let her buy a car. Yeah, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Later. And bye. See ya.